I'm on my demon time and I don't know how to stop. He knows that. He know once I go overboard, it goes overboard with me. He knows that. And he know I don't stop. He know I don't stop.
I know.
When K9 brung everything to bingo, it got kind of gagged me because I wasn't expecting that. When me and him originally talked when he left yesterday, it was we was gonna keep social media out of it. So 2, 3 hours later, and then he ended up on being. I was like, what the fuck? We just said we was not. I made a whole post in my Discord, and I told everybody in my Discord, when you go to K9 Live, do not mention my name. Do not say
I have
anything
it.
about me on his
I have
live.
it. She did. She made a whole
And
paragraph. She did a
And I
whole
told
paragraph.
them we're not broken up, but social media wise, leave me out of his life.
I got
Mind
a.
you,
She got a
this
made a whole
was
paragraph. I
almost
got it.
a
True.
week ago. This was a week ago. So I told them to leave me out of that. So me and him had that discussion behind closed doors. I said, listen, if we're not able to work through this porn and all this other shit I'm finding out, we're going to leave each other name out of the whole social media thing. You go your way and I'm going to go my way, and we're going to leave it at that. When I woke up last night and had all these screenshots and screen recorders of him on bingo talking and reading, and then he went to the studio to make a diss track, but then he changed the lyrics to the song by the time I heard it. And I'm like, what is you doing? Like, bitch, I text him, which I showed the text on my bingo live earlier. I text him and I specifically said, yo, chill the fuck out. We both agreed that we were not going to bring each other name up on social media. So let it go. Let it go. I specifically said, let it go, because at the end of the day, K9, I don't want to beef with you, but if you keep on, we going to start beefing. And when we start beefing, it's going to be bad because K9, everybody done told K9 I'm crazy. Everybody done told K9 all of that, but K9 honestly think the whole stabbing situation, that wasn't enough for him to see that I was really crazy, because I always end up loving on him and whatever. And I guess in his mind, it's like, oh no, she not that crazy. But no, when you cross me, I get real crazy. I get crazy. They start playing that song, I get crazy. I get crazy. They start playing that when I get mad.
Well, no, I mean, you stabbed him and watched him bleed out, girl. He was about to die. But at the same time, I think that K9 loves this, and this is where there's
No,
a
he do. That's what I'm saying. He do. He
yeah.
does love it. And he does love it. But it took me a minute to was like, I honestly, after I did everything I did, I said, damn, I'm giving this boy what he wants.
But
I
let me,
thought
but let me
about it,
be,
but it
but
was
let me,
too late
but
at
let me
that
be
point.
real with you. But let me be real. Yeah, I was about to say, let me be real with you, Ari, because you seem crazy, but you also seem like a hard lover. So you got to understand your part in this as well. Because girl, if you giving this man everything he wants. And that's why I say playing these games, because you could love someone, but then they playing with your ass and bringing you out of character, even though you know you got it in you and you want a motherfucker like to do all of that. And that's where I would say for you. You just need to leave that nigga alone, because if you loving hard
No,
and you
I honestly, I think I played woman too much with him, and he forgot I was really a man. I think that's what it was. I think he forgot that, bitch. At the end of the day, bitch, we think just alike, nigga. I'm a nigga too, so I can play the same games you play. You think you playing a mind game with me, bitch, and I'm gonna play back with you. We're on the same shit. Let's go.
But honestly, Ari, I just got to be real with you. From one person to the other, you seem like a hard lover and a hard fighter. But if you given that, yeah, if you have that side of you, you just got out of jail. You seem like you're making your fucking money.
And
You
then
go ahead.
I also dealing with in my mind, in my mind,
Sorry, say that again,
I
love. You
think
broke up.
K9 wants to be me. I
Huh?
said mentally in my mind, I think K9 wants to be me. I think K9, he's mad. You can't hear me?
You were coming in and out. So okay, I hear you now.
What? Okay. I said, so mentally in my mind, I feel like he wants to be me. He's jealous of me because he can't live his truth the way I live my truth. And that's why he created Kayla, because Kayla is really Ari. That's what nobody don't know. Kayla is really Ari. And I feel like that's him wanting to be me. That's him wanting, he go live all the time and tell people that Kayla is me. The stuff that him and Kayla argue about, that's me and him arguing.
Uh, so you was
Everything
fucking.
that come out of Kayla's mouth is stuff that I really say to him.
You need to be done with that, man, Ari.
And think that K9 wants to be a.
You need to be done with that man, girl, because he gonna end up having. And I know you don't give a fuck about jail and all of that, and I get it, girl. You crazy and everything, and you do what needs to be done. But girl, you deserve better. You
Baby, I'm gonna tell you one thing that I told K9 2 days ago. I honestly feel like God keep on putting stuff in front of me and keep on doing everything He doing so that I can completely walk away from this situation. Because K9 doing motherfucking, he fucking women and he fucking men all unprotected. So he gonna end up with HIV. And I feel like God just giving me my way trying to protect me. So trust me, I'm done.
Yeah, yeah. How did you find out about all this? I know you knew about the porn with the white lady. Did they send you the gay porn shit? Because you don't be on
Well,
social
no,
media.
it was posted in somebody else's Discord, and then somebody posted in my Discord. However, he had told me somewhat about it already, so I was kind of prepared for that. But with the porn, when he was in California for like 4 days, I kept asking him. I was like, "Yo, is you in California shooting porn? Because I keep having these weird ass dreams." And I was like, "I feel like you lied about something." I said, "So whatever it is, it's going to come to light. So just tell me." So he was like, "You dumb, you stupid as fuck. I'm not shooting no fucking porn. I can't wait till this reality show to come out so I can prove to you you fucking wrong and all of that." So then he came home and we got into an argument. I was like, "Let me tell you something. Whatever you're doing, if it's with another trans or if it's with boys, nigga, we done." And he was like, "You just fucking stupid. No, it's not this and other." And that was his time to say, "Yo, babe, when I was in Cali, I was shooting a porn." I would have understood. I would have let it go because no shade, no tea. They gave him $6,000. Though it was a little too many different people for me that he was having sex with, they gave him $6,000. So I was okay. I would have been like, okay, cool, whatever, and move the fuck on. Of course, I would not have unprotected sex with him because, bitch, no, you got me fucked up. Like I tell K9 all the time, you keep on talking about, oh no, I can't catch HIV because we gotta get tested, this and that. Nigga, y'all gotta get tested 72 hours before y'all shoot that porn. You don't know what would change in somebody's status within that 72 hours. That person can test, and like I told him, just like somebody can have sex with somebody the night before,
Yep,
contract HIV. It's
yep,
still in their system, so the next morning
yep,
they come and have sex with you. Now, bitch, you got HIV.
yep.
You, like I told him, you can't tell me shit about HIV, my nigga.
Yep, it's true. And the reality of it is, I think a part of this as well is that we're looking at is you say, and I appreciate you for coming out and telling us. You're saying you had these conversations with him, and you were like, just be honest. And if you telling me like we could work around this shit, but the nigga blatantly lied in your face about something that you was like, nigga, I'm not dealing with you if you doing this type of shit, and he lied to you. Not only that though, there was something in there where you said something about an STD.
Yeah, and he lied to me. So at the end of the day, like you're not giving me a shot. You're not giving me an option.
You're choppy. Are you going through somewhere?
Yeah, I was going through something. You hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you. You say he's not
You
giving
hear
you the
me now?
option.
Because I'm still breaking up.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
Me?
It's choppy a
No,
little
I was
bit.
just saying it's
Okay,
like
now I
you
hear you.
didn't
Now
give
I
me
hear
the
you.
option to. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
No, I was just saying like you didn't give me the option to know if I need to wear condoms with you or if it was okay for us to continue having unprotected sex.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, right hand on the Bible. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. A lot of my anger right now is the fact that I sat in the bed for 2 days not eating, thinking about this man could have gave me HIV.
You
That's why
know,
I'm going to fuck off.
Ari, that's the realest shit I might have heard from somebody on this
And
motherfucker.
and that's my truth. My truth is when I sat in the bed for 2 days,
Yeah.
for the yesterday and the day before yesterday, I literally sat in the bed without eating. And bitch, you have the nerve to go live about me last night. You have the nerve to go live about me last night and be motherfucking disrespectful. And I just sat in bed not eating or anything, looking at you walk around my motherfucking house in my mind thinking, bitch, if I'm gonna end up testing positive because of this nigga.
Yeah. Oh no. And I'm not even trying to cry because I know so many women and men out there who are in relationships with people who lied to them, and even the highest rate of
So
HIV at
that's
one
why
point in
today,
time.
no shade, no tea. That's why today I didn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about going to no jail. I don't give a fuck about nothing. Because the reality of it, I don't know what the fuck he have in his system. I know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And
What?
even if he don't, the principle of it is, bitch, you still put me in at risk.
Yeah, I agree with you. What happened? There was something that you said something about an STD he had.
When he was in California, I went through his medicine cabinet and I found some medicine for chlamydia. He had chlamydia.
Did he tell you?
No.
Did you bring it up to
I
him?
had to find the bottle, but luckily, me and K9 didn't have sex probably until way after he had taken the medication.
Did you guys ever talk about it? Like, hey, babe.
He tried to come up with, oh, I thought I had something, so they just gave me the medication. I said, bitch, you have to actually test positive to get this medication. But okay, girl.
But I agree with you because you know what? The highest statistic for HIV at one point in time a few years ago was African American women. And a lot of people don't understand that, you know, with one of the things that was going on with these were people in heterosexual relationships where the man would be DL or doing things without telling them and then coming home and, you know, spreading the virus to these people. And it was the
Oh,
highest
well,
number at one
somebody
point in
saying
time.
that they will, somebody said they will, wait, somebody said in the comments that they will give you chlamydia medication if you don't test positive. I never heard of that.
No, they will. They will.
However, all I saw the medication and I Googled it and I saw what it was for, and that was enough for me.
I will
I
say,
don't
I
give a
will
fuck if
say,
they
I
can't
will
give it
say,
to you.
I go every 3 months, Ari, and I don't give a fuck. I'll admit it in front of 7,000 people. You know, I've gotten some because you can get fucking chlamydia and gonorrhea from getting throat. And even if you are like if someone else tells you, you can go to the clinic and just say, hey, my partner told me, and they'll do the blood work, but they'll give you the shot and the pills just in case there's a scare. It's a similar thing. Like if you have an HIV scare, they'll give you PEP just in case, even without it, and then put you on PrEP. So they do those types of things because they do that here in New York.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so his response was he really didn't have it. He just thought somebody gave it to him, so he just took the medication. That was his response to me asking him about the medication. But at the end of the day, I can't believe shit that come out his mouth because the stuff
Yeah.
that I saw in his phone and he still while I've been here staying with him in his apartment before we moved to the house, he was fucking females unprotected and telling every female that he was fucking, oh, this my first time, so I hope you don't got nothing. Bitch, why is you lying?
What? Nah. Ari, you can need to,
And
girl.
so my sister ended up finding the girl husband and then hit up the girl husband and let the girl husband know that my sister is trans and her nigga been fucking your bitch unprotected.
God, this is. Ooh, Ari, please don't take that. Don't even lose all contact with that man, please.
Oh, I'm done. Trust me, I'm done.
You know what? Because people can say whatever they want to say about you, but you like I said, from what I see, you seem pretty level headed, and you have valid reasoning to feel how you want to feel. Because he does have a porn out. It is gay porn. It is all the things that we're talking about. If she was just saying if she was just saying some shit off the rip, I would be like, girl, where's this coming from? But the nigga really does have a gay porn. He really is doing these things that she's like, and if he does contract something, he's living a risky lifestyle and whatever, and that's his choice. But she's saying, "Bitch, I'm the one in the relationship with you, and you're lying to me about shit." And if he had come home and give you HIV, I mean, ooh, that's enough to make me go to jail too.
Let me tell you something. The type of person I am, I'm an open book. I'm very open. I don't give a fuck about shit. I don't give a fuck how nobody look at me. Nobody don't pay my motherfucking bills. Nobody ain't had to live this motherfucking life I'm living. Nobody ain't had to deal with what the fuck I had to deal with him. So I don't give a fuck how nobody look at it. When it's all said and done, everybody can suck my dick just like he was doing. I don't give a fuck how nobody look at it.
How big?
I don't.
Ari, how big is your dick bigger than K9's? Because he got a big dick.
No, my dick not bigger than K9's. It's almost there.
Okay, but did he take it good? Because he looked like he might. It's hairy back there. Did he take it? It looked
Yeah,
like.
the hair had irritated me, so I didn't even. Yeah, the hair had irritated me, child.
But you was able to get it fully in, like to the balls and shit, right?
Yeah, and then afterwards, he was like, "Yeah, this bottom and shit ain't for me." And I'm looking at him like, "Nigga, that wasn't your first time getting fucked. I know what fresh ass feel like, but anyway, moving forward."
You get fucked too, Ari, or you just be fucking?
Honestly, before K9, I was I was a verse top, and then I met K9, and I became a bottom.
Oh, okay. Would you ever get your bottom surgery or no?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are
K9
getting
actually K9 actually paid 10,000 toward it.
work, so you're gonna get it.
Yeah. I was supposed to get it January 28th of this year, but I was in jail.
Mm-hmm.
So my surgeon, she's real booked. So now we're waiting for a new surgery date.
What else have you done? What else have you had done to yourself?
My jawline, my chin, my forehead, my eyes, my ribs, and ass.
Did you get So you got facial feminization?
No, I just did my jawline and my facial feminization requires your whole face. I only did my jawline and my chin and my forehead. That's it.
They're saying, what about the baby? What baby are y'all talking about? I don't know what baby.
Oh, they're talking about Bossy Baby. That baby was killed. Well, do you ask me? I don't even think that she really had a baby, but every time her and K9 got into an argument, K9 was like, "Bitch, go kill that baby. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, go kill the baby." So last Wednesday, she called me and said she was at the abortion clinic and was about to have abortion. However, she was in the abortion clinic for 3 hours, saying that she was in an operation getting an abortion. Unfortunately, baby girl, I'm not a woman, but I know it don't take 3 hours to get an abortion. So I don't think she was ever pregnant.
The babies. Oh my God, this is too much. Woo. Okay, so
And
what
then
other?
3 days later, she told me she felt like her uterus was falling out and she was being rushed to the hospital. Come to find out there was a lie. She was texting me talking shit about K9 and then called me on three-way for me to respond to it to make him think I was talking about him. But I guess because they had a secret relationship, she saw that he was too much in love with me and she wanted him to love her the same way.
Well, I will say once again, and Ari's just saying her part. It depends on how long. It depends. I don't know too much about that scenario. So some people are saying sometimes
That
it
bitch,
does.
that bitch was motherfucking pregnant.
So wait, you get the
And I'm
body.
saying, I'm saying 3 hours, but to be honest with you, it was like an hour and probably 2 hours. It wasn't that long at all. First, she told me that it, she wasn't pregnant. I know for sure she wasn't pregnant. She was still drinking. She was still doing certain shit that I know that girl wasn't pregnant. When I got out of jail, she wrote breakup letters for everybody that K9 was fucking with. She wrote the breakup. Everybody thought that I wrote the breakup letter to C. The truth was, I never knew about C. She wrote the breakup letter to C and he was cutting everybody off. So for her to stay in the picture, I feel like she faked the pregnancy. I feel like she faked the pregnancy so he wouldn't cut her off because he was literally cutting everybody off for me. So I think she faked the pregnancy to stay in the picture. When she was introduced to me, she was introduced to as the sister. So one day, how I found out, one day me and her was joking on the phone, and I was like, "Yeah, girl, I ain't." I was like, I said something about sharing dick, and she's like, girl, that's your dick. We ain't sharing dick." She said, "We ain't sharing dick no more. I'm done." I said, "What you just say?" And when I said, "What you just say?" she said, "Wait, who K9 told you I was?" I said, "He told me you his sister."
Uh,
At that point, I hung up on her. I called K9. I said, "So you been fucking Bossy?" And he was like, "What the fuck is you talking about? I ain't fucking no fucking Bossy." I said, "That ain't what Bossy just said. I just got the phone with her." And he said, "Oh, oh, oh." I said, "Yeah." I said, "So what else is it you need to tell me about Bossy?" He said, "Well, she told me she was pregnant 2 weeks ago."
yeah, this is just. It sounds like you've been through a lot of shit,
And let me
girl.
tell you something. It was no okay. And the women on here, it's no way possible in 2-3 weeks of your pregnancy you was able to tell us that you was having identical twins and all of this. Baby, I'm not going for that. I'm not going for that.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
literally was telling us she was having twins and they was identical and all that. I'm not going for that.
yeah, girl. You sound like. Ooh, I'm sorry, but you're a strong woman, but girl, that's
Yeah,
too.
I'm not going for that. She
It's
said
too many.
she said she knew they was having identical twins, and then after that, I did read a text message where he told her he was like, "Kill that motherfucking baby," this and the other, and she said she had an abortion. So we're gonna say she had an abortion, but my outlook on it was never there.
Okay, wait. Question, because this
Huh.
also goes along with it. When you was fucking Canine, when you was fucking him in his ass, was it raw or were you guys using protection?
It was raw.
Yeah. See, I understand where your frustration comes from. That would take me out too. That would take me the fuck out. Yep. Yeah. No way. No
That's why
fucking.
I said so. While people was in his inbox talking about some put her back in jail where she belong and all of this, y'all don't even know the motherfucking full story. So like, half y'all need to shut the fuck up. If somebody put y'all life in motherfucking jeopardy and y'all health in jeopardy, y'all gonna be acting just like the fuck I'm acting.
Oh baby, let me tell you something. I'm telling my auntie or my mama or grandma, I'm putting you on my insurance or whatever the fuck it is, so you got bond money for me. Cause I'm going to jail. Some shit like that happened with me. And you're not on
And
like prep or
unfortunately,
you're not on
and
Truvada or
unfortunately, I
prep
give,
or anything.
and unfortunately, I tip my hat off to people who can. I tip my hat off to people who can live with HIV, but I'm not one of those people, bitch. If I test positive, I'm shooting myself in the head. So, bitch, that's why I don't got time.
You know, sadly, a lot of
Bitch,
people.
I'm already skinny, bitch. I can't get no more skinnier,
It's
bitch. The
it
fuck?
can be you know, HIV is not as scary as it was years ago, but it still is a
I don't
reality.
give a fuck.
It
I don't
still is
got
no,
time.
I get it. It still is a reality for a lot of people. It still is a reality for a lot of people. So I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it completely. Ari, I really want the best for you, and I'm glad that you, regardless of everything that happens, you seem like a level-headed lady. So don't come back to that motherfucker. Leave him alone, girl. I don't care if he gives you puppy eyes. I don't give a fuck if he shows dick pics and crawls on your feet, girl. Stop fucking with him. Because then if you go back to him, girl, I know you might
Ask
be
me
crazy,
about
but
the.
if you go back to him and he tries you again, girl, then at that point you're walking headfirst into it.
You're right. You're definitely right.
No shade, because you seem like a smart girl, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta fucking let our guard down and say, you know what, bitch, enough is enough. I gotta do what's right for me. And if a nigga can bring you that motherfucking far, because you crazy, but you also love hard. Fuck all that. You not finna get me, mother. Especially, could you imagine being locked up for a month? I mean, for his ass, girl. Well, I mean, for that scenario, yeah. But otherwise, fuck that. Mm-mm.
Somebody said ask me about the bodies in Atlanta. Um,
Yeah, what was that?
how y'all found out about that? Oh
Girl,
shit!
you
I
said it.
told y'all. I did say I was mad. Oh shit.
You said
Oh
it, girl.
damn. I
The
said that.
text.
I said that. Oh, the text messages. I didn't say it. I was texting him. Okay. So the real love story between me and K9 is that I was dating my ex-boyfriend, which is Pablo. Pablo sent me somewhere to meet somebody that we thought was a client, a business deal. But when I got there, the person was actually looking for Pablo to hurt Pablo. Not the Pablo that's on Bingo, you guys.
Yeah, different Pablo.
Um,
Different Pablo.
it's a way different Pablo.
Not the one that shit on. Not the one that shit on
No, not
the
that
other one.
Pablo. If y'all go to my Instagram, it's the person that was tatted on my chest. It was a picture of him on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we went to meet the person. The person was there to hurt Pablo. However, the person did not realize that Pablo was in the car, and K9 had to do something to make sure that I was safe.
That's all you can say. We gonna leave it there?
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there.
Does that man have 5 kids?
Y'all know that man don't got 5 kids. Stop asking me crazy questions. Y'all knew y'all saw the pictures on Google, child. Hey.
And girl, you was talking about his real father, the real father, the real father, the real father.
Yes, the real father is the person who I showed when I was on my bingo live. That's his real father, which is his name is Keith Jethro, which is K9's original name, but he now has his mother's wife last name, which is Cooley.
Girl, she
But
said his.
K9 is really, as you saw, I showed his daddy obituary where you saw Keith Jaro on there.
She said his eyes was not real. She said those are contacts, right?
No, his eyes are contacts. Yes.
What color is his real eyes?
It was so funny because I found out that his eyes were contact. We were dating, and when we were dating, I used to always ask him like, "Those your eyes?" He'd be like, "Yeah." So one day, we was on our way to Alabama so I can do a move in because, of course, y'all know I do houses and apartments. I was going our way down there so I could do a move in, and he moved a certain way in the sun, and I saw the lens. So when we got back to the house, Kenai was about to get ready to be a Fashion Nova model because of his eyes. However, when he did his interview, they asked him to put his fingers in his eyes and he wouldn't do it. So therefore he lost the contract. Um, and that's when I said, so I asked him, I said, why you want to put your hands in your eyes? And he was like, for what for? I was like, because they wanted you to prove to them that was your eyes. I said, so why you didn't put your hands in your eyes? And so then he sat there and lied. I said, boy, I already know they contact. Shut the fuck up.
Not the Fashion Nova model. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God, Ari, what the fuck happened? Listen, I never got to ask you because I never got into it. Why the fuck did you stab that nigga? I mean, you stabbed
Um,
and then you watched him bleed out, girl, almost dying.
well, the situation was, uh, once again, I had I had got to a point where I just didn't want to be with K9 no more. So I was like, yo, get out my house. I got you a ticket back to Atlanta. Just leave. He told me he wasn't going nowhere. And I said, well, just fine. He's like, I don't want to go nowhere. I want to stay here because I got a good job, which he did have a real good job. He said, I got a real good job. I don't want to go nowhere, this and the other. And I love Vegas. So I was like, okay, well, you need to go to a homeless shelter because you can't stay here. So, and no, he do not have a contract with Complex. And if he did, I already ruined it because I emailed them his porn this morning. But moving on.
She is
Um,
fast.
uh, moving on. So, I asked him to leave my house, and he had my phone looking for a homeless shelter. He found the homeless shelter. Then I said, "Can I give me my phone and get out?" So he wouldn't give my phone. He was holding my phone hostage so he wouldn't have to leave. So I hit K9 in the head with a wine glass. That didn't do shit to him. So then I grabbed the knife to scare him to give me my phone. The instant I grabbed the knife, he moved his hand a certain type of way. I moved the knife some way, and then the knife in the and I ended up stabbing him. He started screaming and crying, saying, "Take me to the police. I mean, take me to the hospital." I was like, "I'm not taking you nowhere, bitch. Bleed and die." And so at this point, I'm mad. So I got the hammer and I started beating him with a hammer and he fainted. And so I had to call the police.
Oh hell no! See, Ari, I like you, bitch, but if I ever see you coming my way and we get into it, I'm gonna just have to take out the pew pew because you too motherfucking crazy for me. That's the type of bitch when you see her coming
Well,
down the street.
you do know everywhere. You taking out the pew pew, but you do not go everywhere with my pew pew. So
I
what
know,
that
so
told you?
we bitch, this the type of bitch you see her coming your way, bitch. You just don't ask no questions, bitch. You just start shooting and running, bitch. Back up, just start shooting. Bitch, she went,
Yeah.
God
So for
damn.
people in the comments, you definitely I shoot people, I beat people with hammers, I put on two brass knuckles, I fight with brass knuckles, I mace people, I tase people, I hit you with cars, I do all
Have
of
you
that.
have you always been have you all I mean, because you seem at the same time of all of that, you seem very level headed and I like how you got up here. And a lot of people are very ratchet and a mess, but they can't squash it. And how you just did it with Yetta, like were you always like that, or like did you grow up, somewhere like that that taught you to be so tough?
Well, actually, I left home when I was 13. I've been on my own since I was 13. Never needed a motherfucker for nothing since I was 13. So therefore, everything that I do, I learned it with life. Okay, I learned it with life. I learned it with just raising myself and knowing how to survive and knowing when to let go beef and let go my situations with people because that shit with Yetta, it was real petty. It was real small to me.
Yeah.
It wasn't even given that with me and her. Like I said, if I really wanted Yetta, I knew her address the entire time. I really never had pressure with Yetta. I just felt like, I don't know if somebody would telling her I was talking about her, whatever the case may
It
be,
was
but Yetta
messy.
would go live and start talking about me out of the blue and I would respond to that.
Yeah. It's very messy, and you stay off of social. You don't do with the social media stuff, and I will say social media hype stuff up. But what do you do? If I can ask you, you can tell me at any point in time. If I ask you anything, you can be like, "Bitch, that's nobody's business." But like, what do you do for work? Like, what is your like? Did you go to high school, college? Like, because
Um, I put my,
you
I
seem
put my,
very articulate. Like, you speak very
I put my,
fluently.
I put myself through high school. I also went to college, and I also have my real estate license. So when I decide to go into an office, I'm a property manager. I'm not going to tell you the company. Some people already know the company, but I'm a property manager when I do decide to go into the office. But on the side, I help people with CPN numbers and get apartments and houses if they can't do it.
Now, when you say CPN, you mean like real CPN, or you scamming the girls?
No, I do real CPNs.
Okay, okay, because girls be.
People, people on here can verify that my business are legit.
So you seem so level headed. So besides canine and all of that, what else are you up? Like, what
Oh,
you?
and for people, oh yeah, and people also said something about stealing watches. Okay, let me tell y'all something. And now I'm gonna say an 8.7 people so we can get this very clear. That is not me running out the store with that watch. That is Japanese faces. At the time, that was my daughter. So therefore, I said it was me to protect her career. So stop fucking saying that was me and move the fuck on
So
from that.
that
But
wasn't.
however,
So that wasn't you. You said it was you.
I said that was me because Japanese faces who do makeup. She was my daughter at the time,
I know who
and
Japanese Faces is. Yeah, not
and
personally, but I know
she
who you're talking
and
about.
she and that's her. If you play it closer to the video, you'll be able to tell that's her. However, her career was at stake because everybody started saying it was her. So I said, let me go live and say that it's me, and put the pressure on me because at the time I did not want her career to be ruined. Later, after Japanese faces did some fake shit, and so therefore that's why I'm only telling people the truth now, but she just did some fake shit. But no, that was not me. That was Simone, Japanese faces. That was not me. If you pay closer attention, you'll be able to tell that's her. That is not me. Now I do it. I have before went to a club, drugged the white man and took his watch. I have done that. Okay, what y'all saying that in the comments for, bitch? I'm not ashamed what the fuck I do. Okay, and I did. So what? And bitch, each time I did it, bitch, I done did it 4 times. And each time I did, I got 75,000 or 80,000 for the watch. So why the fuck y'all worry about it? Moving on. Um, but yeah, I don't run out of stores with cheap watches. That watch was $2,500. Y'all should know me better than that for the ones who really know me. But moving on.
So wait, besides Canine, you just got out of jail like a month and a half ago, a little, not too long ago. What have you been up to besides all the mess with him, all that bullshit? Like, are you getting back on track with things, spending time with your
We
kids?
actually, well, me and K9 was actually supposed to release our hairline on the 28th. We was open up a beauty bar here in Vegas, so now I have to rethink some things, but I'll figure it out.
What?
And I
No.
have to change the name of it because the has me and his name involved in it, so now I have to rethink the whole. I just got to think some stuff over now.
Oh my God, that's. I no, I do too. Ari, a lot of my people here, we got the trolls and shit talkers, but a lot of people here will agree. You seem like really good people who's level headed. It's just like if somebody tries you,
No,
you're
like I said, I'm a real down to earth person. I'm real cool. I'm not for the bullshit. I don't take no bullshit, and I can go from zero to probably 100 million in 3 seconds if you fuck with me.
She does. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, yeah, she'll tell you she's crazy and she'll beat the fuck out of somebody, but she seems very articulate. She's not up here screaming and yelling, being fucking ghetto on the mat. Like, she's articulating, having a conversation. Like, you sound like you pretty much have your head on your shoulders. It's just somebody.
Everybody gonna have their whatever they gonna say about, oh, she
She
crazy,
is
this that other.
authentic, but also,
Everybody can
I'm on your
everybody can say
side,
what they
Ari,
want to
because
say. I have never once said I'm not crazy, bitch. I get real crazy.
yeah, but also, this
But
is
that's
a
what I'm saying, Rico. This is regular. Rico, when you met me years ago, what's the first thing I told you?
I tried to talk to Ari. You know what they gave me? They said, Rico, you're gonna get yourself killed fucking with Ari. She beat up niggas, she shoot niggas, she stabbed niggas, she blow cars up. You gotta watch out for her. That's when that bitch became my sister. It
well.
showed
Listen,
for it showed
I know.
mandatory.
I got a few people. I grew up in the hood, so I know a few people like that. I just don't be next to them when they be doing all this shit.
Yes, Kenai is really from Louisiana. Far as what part, I'm not sure. I did see the birth certificate, but I don't even remember what the fuck it said, to be honest with y'all. And yes, his mother is lesbian.
Um, she didn't say she blows up cars, but I'm pretty sure she will blow up a
I
motherfucker.
will. I will.
So wait, what do you? Okay, the beauty bar, and then what?
They always report my Discord on Discord, and I always bring it back, so it's fine. I'll
Wait,
bring it back in
Rico.
a second.
Rico is straight, right?
Huh?
Rico is straight, right?
No, Rico. He dates a trans woman. She's right there with him right now. He
So
dates a
Rico,
trans.
Rico, if I put on a wig, will you top me?
Well, no, Rico not. He just walked back in the house with his girlfriend.
Oh,
You, it's
sorry.
so crazy.
Okay,
I said his
okay, okay.
girlfriend
Don't
right
ask
there.
me. Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Don't ask me that. Shh, don't say I said nothing. Don't say I said nothing. So besides the beauty bar, what else is going on? Because you have kids and stuff like that. What is your relationship like
Yes,
with them?
I have a daughter. She just turned 16. Me and her is very, very close. I also have a son. Me and him is close, and unfortunately he loves K9, but I guess I have to get him out of that.
Wait a minute. Now I gotta ask you this.
Yes.
Because a lot of people say you're a parent girl. Why are you going around doing all this shit? Do your children know that you be, getting gully and kind of, hitting niggas with
Well,
hammers?
my daughter, y'all would be shocked, but my daughter, she's 16, and no shade. I gotta get that little girl some counseling because she just like me. I think it's hereditary. Y'all gotta understand. Y'all gotta understand because like I don't know if it's the Somalian or if it's the Indian. I don't know. I got mental health problems.
Girl, you gotta get her motherfucking counsel before she end up motherfucking chopping a nigga up, girl, put him in a motherfucking body
But
bag, girl.
she is been canceling, but she be bucking on her counselor. I be like, Lord Jesus.
And what about your son?
He's more so he's like real, real, real. Like my mom raised him, so he he a little crazy, but he not like me.
Why are we like? Well, she's admitting it. What y'all want? What the fuck y'all want? Do y'all want me to sit up here and motherfucking grill her? She's being open and honest. Lighten the fuck up a little bit, y'all. If you feel that motherfucking strongly, then why don't you send her a cash app? Or why don't you motherfucking goddamn book a flight for her and her motherfucking kids if y'all feel that strongly? God damn. We have a motherfucker. How do the kids feel about the transition, my love?
My daughter, she knows. My son, he's only 10, so he doesn't know yet. But my daughter, she knows, and I'm her lifetime Barbie. Last year for her birthday, I gave her the choice to call me mother or father, and she was like, "I always known you as my mother, and that's what you are."
So wait, Ari, now hold up, because I gotta ask you this, and I always ask the trans girls this in general, because you was just up here with Yetta being like, you was misgendering me, blah 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 blah. But in the same sense, you was like, I'm a nigga. K9 knows I'm a man. I'm a dude. You get what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
what? Why? Why? Even if somebody else is doing that, you was just calling yourself a whole man.
Because I know what the fuck I am. I didn't transition because I thought I was a woman. Or if you probably never paid attention to my when I'm live on K9 Bingo, I have specifically said that I did not transition because I thought I was a woman or because I was a woman. I simply stated that I became trans because when I was from the age of 7 to the age of 12, before my 13th birthday at midnight, I was raped and molested by someone in my home.
I'm sorry.
So at 13 years old, I ran away from home, never looked back. At the age of 16, I started cutting my wrist, trying to kill myself. It didn't work. So when I was 18, I took a long butcher knife and stabbed it through my left side, which the scar is still there. Um, and I woke up in the hospital the next morning, and I realized, damn, God just keep leaving me here. He don't want me to die. And then I realized, like, I didn't want to be dead. I just hated the person in the mirror so much. So therefore, I started transitioning. When I first started transitioning, I was still dating females, and then after a while, my baby mother, which I'm very, very, very close to, she's like, I understand, baby mama, but she was like, you just got to go and try to be happy. She's like, you just can't keep on living your life and just dating females. She was like, you got to go try something else. You got to go live your truth now. And I was like, bitch, what you mean? She was like, honestly, like, bitch, you're gay, you're trans. Like, you got to be with a nigga.
Yeah. And have you been living your truth?
Yeah, I'm very open about everything. Like if I'm in a club and a nigga talk to me and they just be talking, I be like, oh, I'm trans. If some people they be cool with it, some people like, okay, I'm getting down like that and walk off, mind their business, but then be in my inbox on Instagram. That's why I got so many niggas with blue checks in my Instagram right now.
Well, Ari, you know what? I think you'll be a great addition if you don't end up in jail for beating the nigga's ass. I think that you would be a great addition to the Beagle Live app. You seem pretty. We love open books, and you seem like you with the shit and can read and get X, Y, and Z. So
Somebody said I should write a book. I actually do have two books that I just haven't released yet, but they are definitely complete.
yeah, girl, you seem like you have a really good story. You know what I'm saying?
When I'm in prison, I actually that's what I do. I write. I don't entertain people.
Yeah. What was your experience like in there?
When I went to prison, or when I just went to jail, which one?
The most recent one.
um, I was actually housed in protective custody with the females. Because originally when I first went in, they put me with the females, but then no shade. I realized like, girl, I cannot deal with the menstrual cycle of a woman. So my Sally, she was on her menstrual cycle, and she just was so nasty and disgusting that I told them, get me the fuck out of here if I tell everybody in this motherfucker I'm a nigga. And so they put me in protective custody on the women's side.
Mm, makes sense. Okay. Good Lord. Not before you tell everybody you're a nigga. And then, so your current job, you do real estate and stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
they was talking about you got a safe with all this money and all this X, Y, and Z. And I remember when you was incarcerated, that whole thing happened with the furniture and Yetta getting fucked on your bed and everything else and blah 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 blah. And I remember you made some type of statement or whatever like that. When you were in jail, or prison at that time, did you have contact with K9 at all?
Yes, me and K9 talked the entire time I was jail. He visited me and he was putting money on my books.
Did Yetta know any of this?
When I don't know, he said she did, and but when I know during my interview when she asked me a question, and she was like, "Are you talking about in Vegas or Florida?" I was like, "No, he was coming to visit me here." I do know that she know he was talking to me on the phone. For him coming to visit me, I don't know if she know that. Oh,
Oh,
somebody said she did know. Somebody said she did know.
oh,
He
okay. He
told
told
everyone online.
every week faithfully. Okay. Well, there's a difference between visitation and phone. She's saying she knew about the phone, but
No, he was visiting me every week, but we talked literally every day.
visiting every week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, because it was just, it's so crazy that it just came full circle because everyone was like, child, when Ari get out, girl, it's gonna be a different story. But when you got out, I really didn't see. You seemed like you was just minding your fucking business. Like I moved on because
Yeah, honestly, if you guys listen to, he has a song called Ari Third Person. If you listen to Ari Third Person, the song is basically me and his first conversation when I got out of jail, and I told him like, nigga, I'm not fucking with you. I'm good. Like you ain't nothing but community dick. I'm good on you. Like I'm not fucking with you no more. Yetta, I guess when she found out I was out, she removed her name off his. She, oh no, they should say you fuck with Kitty. She was basically she removed her name off his bond, and he went to jail, which was the day after I got out. So he ended up calling my phone. We ended up talking the whole 6 or 7 hours he was in jail, and he just was like, "Give me another chance, this and the other." And I'm like, "Nigga, like, for what? Like, we just gonna go through the same shit over?" And he's like, "No, I promise you, it's never gonna be like that, this and the other." So at this time, I did not know he was still dating C. I didn't know nothing about C. And so, um, when he got out of jail, he was like, "So what about?" He was like, "Have you thought about the conversation we was having when I was in jail?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "We could try it." And he was like, "Well, you should come to Vegas in the morning." And I'm like, "No." So like literally, I took like 2 weeks to come because I was kind of like going back and forth what I really wanted to do. But he would call me every day and be like, "Come home, babe. Come home. It's gonna be different, this and the other." So I'm like, "All right, I'll come." So the day the day he got out of jail, I that's when I found out about C. He sent me, well, Bossy told me about C. She's like, "Yeah, I think he really trying to take you serious because he broke up with the girl he was dealing with." I said, "What motherfucking girl?" And she's like, "Wait, you didn't know?" I was like, "No, what fucking girl?"
Who is C?
And
She's here right now.
they said C is here. Hi C. So I was like, what fucking girl? And so then they showed that's when she screenshotted me the text message that she wrote for him to send to C. And then that's when I realized about him and C. And then something told me to go to YouTube and put K9 and C. And then when I did that, that's how I found out what C looked like and who C was.
Child.
But yeah, I say I then I found out she was from Florida and all that.
Well, you know
Then I
what?
did my
You
own
know what?
research
At
on
this
her.
point, we get why the fuck Ari's mad. It just sounds like lies after goddamn lies after goddamn lies and possible motherfucking HIV exposure. I think that's enough for anybody to motherfucking go off and break
Why
somebody.
y'all sick of me? Because I don't give a fuck. Like why y'all sick of me?
It's no shade, but like after all the motherfucking lies and all the shit that girl, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's shit that people could say, well, goddamn, Ari, you should have left a long time ago. But we all make mistakes. But shit, I mean, I love her too. She's being a real one. Well, Ari, thank you for coming up and spending time with us and chatting with us.
Somebody
And
said, what about Canada? What you mean? What about Canada?
who?
Somebody
Ari,
said, what about Canada?
I know, Ari, if you go back, we're gonna be mad as hell, Ari, and we're gonna chew you up in these comments. We're gonna have a whole live, and you can curse us
Let me
out
tell
and
y'all
threaten to
something. Let me
shoot
tell
us.
y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Watch this. Let me tell y'all something. Bitch, if I ever go back, bitch, I swear to God,
We're
y'all
gonna chew you
would
up.
never see me on social media.
Yeah, because we're going to chew your ass. As soon as you tiptoe in here, girl, we're going to be like, get out, get hot.
But no. This one thing I can't tell y'all. This is one thing I can't tell y'all. This me talking to y'all so freely and openly about him. This is definitely me closing that chapter. K9, once you openly talk about his personal life, K9 is completely done with you. There's no coming back from that, and I know that.
Yeah. Well, I just want to say from one person to another, even though we just met, you sound like you deserve better. And even though you can be batshit crazy, you sound like you have a lot to offer. And you deserve someone who can meet you at where you are developmentally, intellectually, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And then also, transitioning is not the easiest thing in the world because I have plenty of sisters who transition. It takes an emotional toll on someone as well. With all the things going on with your body, your ups and downs and feelings and things of that nature. And it sounds like you have a pretty good level head besides this situation. And even though you took the whole thing with the watch and all
Oh
that shit.
yeah, and so somebody just said something in the comments. So that's what made his a lot of his comment argument posted my live when I said if me and K I ever broke up, I would my host audition in 3 days. Um, who told you that, Jane? My host audition in 3 days. Okay, but somebody screen recorded a live where I said if I broke up with K9 or if me and him ever break up, I was going back to basketball players. That really got up under his skin.
Hmm.
Oh
Shit.
no, I changed all that.
Well,
But
I do believe,
so that's what.
I do believe that K9 did like you, was whatever with you, and then I also believe that a part of him was also afraid, and then I do believe that also a part of him loved the clout in the storylines. I believe there was a mixture.
Well,
I
to be
believe,
honest with you, I would never, I would never sit here and tell anybody what men cannot. I mean, sure, I'm sure when I got out, people saw how he changed and whatever. Our love for each other, on our love for each other was very genuine up until well, my love disappeared last night when he kept on going live about me. But
You told me to pay it
I
back.
about to say like, cause everybody was trying to pull up on him and fight him. I was stopping everybody from fighting him. I was telling everybody just let me and K9 handle this. And this morning when I got up and he went live about me again, I was done. I was through. It was
dropped your address.
yeah, no, no, fuck. It was like, cause honestly, this is what people gotta understand. When I just was live and I was getting ready, I was going to talk to him face to face, cause I'm like, okay, maybe he's just hurt and he needs to sit down and talk, and he think I'm just trying to walk away. So let me just try to go and talk to him. While I'm on my way to talk to him, I started getting. I literally have 572 addresses, screenshots of my address, and I'm like, what the fuck did you do that
No, oh,
for?
see,
And
oh,
you know, I
572
get
screenshots?
crazy.
Oh, no.
And you know I get crazy.
Oh, no. Hold on. You said 572?
572. And it probably be more now. Shit. It was 572 and I was on my way there. Right. I said it was 8 minutes then.
Just put enough to talk to us. You don't know rah.
And this is what I would have did to 572 people. I would have said, oh,
But the thing was this. The thing was this. Honestly, it was like, honestly, and then he was live saying he was gonna spit on my sister children and all of that. But then when I got there to fight you, you gonna say, oh, you got too much to lose. You just was telling my sister you was gonna spit on her children and do all this shit. So what you thought I wasn't gonna pull up about? You thought I wasn't gonna pull up about that?
no, he didn't come out. He knew
No,
better.
he didn't come out. That's if he would have came out. No shade. If he would have came out, I would have did what I would have did. I would have went. I would have gave somebody the camera and I would have fought him. But he didn't come out.
He knew better. I think he knew better. I think he knew. A lot of people knew who to pick and choose. And you don't do shit like that. But that's why I say I think Ari was in it more for she had valid reasoning and her, she was really trying not to be played with, and he was doing it more for storylines.
Once again, this is how y'all know K9 wants attention. Nobody was not shot. He was still live, and the police said nobody was shot. And the live was caught. The live is also on my Discord. Someone in my Discord actually drove up to the scene to make sure nobody was shot. It was only one cop up there with tape around his car. Nobody was not shot.
And the window was. Did you break it? The window wasn't broken.
And that's why I said, if somebody got shot, the passenger window was broken. If somebody would have got shot, the bullet would have had to go through the driver's seat as well to hit the
Yeah,
person.
I didn't
Y'all,
even hear
come
anything
on, be
shatter. She
real.
was just banging on that motherfucking window. She was just doing a little love tap. That's all it was. A little
Yeah, like be for real.
1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? Ari, let us in the Discord. Can people get into the Discord?
Yes. I actually just opened it and the link is on my Instagram, but somebody just told me it was reported, so I have to go and re-put the new link up there.
Well, go. Let me tell you when you open it.
My admin said somebody reported it.
Well, Ari, let me tell you something. If it don't work out with James, you can always come to my agency. I'll be available.
Look, James gone. Like James not having that. You do know that James been like my gay husband since
No, I
2015.
know, I know,
So
I know. I've spoken with
he's
James
gonna make
before.
sure I'm
I
okay.
know. I've spoken with James before. As long as you're okay, take care of yourself. You seem like such a. You really do. I mean, people can say what they want to say, but you really do seem like a sweet lady beyond all that.
Um,
You really
my
are.
Instagram is underscore ARII underscore DADOE.
Can you fly it across? Can you fly it across the screen so people know?
I don't know how to do that.
So
Yeah, I don't know how to
okay,
use
so
this
when you
app.
type down there, there's somebody right there. There it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, she seems like a nice person. We look forward to you going live and seeing, everything, and get somewhere safe and away from all of that mess, girl, and clear your mind.
I am. I am.
I wish you well, okay, love?
But
If you
no problem.
if you need anything, I'm here. You can just inbox me, okay, love?
All right, see you guys later.